Hi, my lovely people. Baby, we got a good one today. So, you know how we do it. Let's say hello and welcome, and let's get this disclaimer out the way. Section 107 fair use allows us to talk about it, and that's what we are here to do. Please do not go out of your way to dislike anybody we talk about in these videos. It is for entertainment, reaction purposes only. It could be a little bit of educational at times too. Also, honey, it is my opinion and it is my opinion only. Now, when I tell y'all we got a show, we got a show. We are going to do some things, but baby, we got a shout out. And I love when things come together because this all came together. Because Miss Meeks is over there giving us the business. She is showing us everything. I love her twin challenge. I love listening to her talk and everything else. But baby, it ties in so well because she has some real educational videos over there on how to search for low income housing, and she's showing everybody how to do it. And baby, if that don't tie in with Nika and Peach and everything else, I don't know what does. So y'all go over there, hit that subscribe button, let her know that you are a storm chaser and we are in the building, and watch all of the wonderful things she has to offer. Now, y'all know how I like to kick it off. Y'all see the title, right? It says it's bananas. And sometimes it gets so bananas that the things that these people try on the YouTube street, it just don't work. So y'all know I like to put a little video together. This really is more towards Miss Nika, but honey, Peach can get some too. So take a look.
He made it. Boy, man, you stepped way back here. Come on, Lonnie, hurry up. Hurry up, go. We're just running. What do you do, Chris? Just running. Oh.
Albatta qo'rqmanglar. Hammasi meni
Baby, when I tell y'all don't it match the people we talking about. Now let's talk about this homeless celebrity, okay? So it is so much we could talk about when it comes to Nika. The number one thing is this right here. She's saying that she went viral, and ever since she went viral, she's a celebrity, that people are stalking her, harassing her, that she's had to move. She says all these times due to the internet, right? I had to move my family, I had to move my children. And every time she moves, it's like the situation gets worse. She went from having a double wide trailer to now living in a duplex of two-bedroom apartment. How small can that be? Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. It is a lot. It is a lot to unpack. Let me say, number one, you never want to see a family homeless. You never want to see children suffer. This is a situation that is kind of unique, right? Because all of us, we so sick of Nika. She's the one who is the breadwinner. I'm going to tell you guys, Nika is monetized on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and then she dabbles in Facebook. I'm not sure if she's monetized, but me looking at her views and her going viral on TikTok and things like that, she's bringing in anywhere from $5,000 to $7,000 a month. Now, I know a lot of people will say, "Oh, but Storm, that's not a lot with all the kids she has." But I'm going to tell you where it adds up, right? Because we're not going to sit here and pretend that Nika's not getting Medicaid, that Nika's not getting TANF, that Nika is not getting every benefit she can. But she's bringing in enough that she can at least afford a four-bedroom, okay, home that is anywhere from what, maybe 12 to $1,500. And if she goes to the hood like she likes it, probably cheaper than that. So she can afford to at least keep the roof over their head. Now, the food stamps, they're keeping the kids fed. And obviously, there's some money coming in somewhere because every time we see Nika, her and Naya are in the car eating good food, and the kids get Little Caesars. So she has plenty of money. Also, I don't think that Nika wants to go to a shelter for two reasons. Number one, she doesn't want to go to a shelter to get any kind of help because that means Papa and Naya won't be able to tag along. Papa and Naya not being able to tag along is not because Nika care. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Baby, she wants Papa and Naya to tag along because guess what? Nika wouldn't be able to last one day with having to take care of all of her children by herself. She needs Naya. She needs Papa. She needs them to be able to babysit and the older ones to be able to babysit. And if you're in a shelter, honey, you have to have your children with you at all hours of the time. You can't be riding around. You can't be going to bingo. You can't be doing any of that. So she doesn't want to let that go. Also, if she was to enter a shelter and they were to try to give her any kind of housing help, how could they possibly do it unless they paid for it themselves? Because Nika has been on other government assistance programs, Section 8 and housing and things of that nature. And her children have ruined that. They've been kicked out, they've damaged properties. So that would be a big thing to get her into a home. Also, it would be a big battle to get her into a home when she's not going to want to report her income because they would say, girl, you can do this on your own. And she wouldn't be able to sneak through it because somebody would find out that she was getting something and they would tell her, hey, look, she over here on Instagram, she over here on TikTok, she over here on YouTube. So she's still making side money. So that's why she won't do it. Mm-mm. It's not pride. She just knows she'll get caught. But now, yesterday we were talking, okay? And baby, when I tell y'all, ooh, wait, I was shocked, right? I was shocked. Let's take a look. We were talking, and I was telling y'all, subscribers send people things all the time, and you have to verify them. They'll send you a story, they'll send you a screenshot. Sometimes you have subscribers that you know you can trust that their information is good. Sometimes you don't. Yesterday, I mentioned that I had got a message from someone that was talking about Nika and this, supposed 3-bedroom home she was getting for a little over $1,000. She was waiting. Well, someone sent me a message. I'm not able to verify it, but we will talk about it. Um, the message was that, hey, she's trying to get this home from this woman that she found on Facebook Marketplace, but the woman won't give Nika the home because she wants a big deposit. She doesn't want first month and just a regular deposit. Because of her credit and her rental history, she wants a whole bunch. So Nika can't find a place. Now, how can I verify that, right? But we can still talk about it. Now, the screenshot that I have up right now is the home that Nika is currently living in. Okay. Now, if you read the little insert that was posted over on Reddit, and I'm so happy that y'all sent this to me. Thank y'all very much. We were debating was it a duplex or a home. Now, in this little insert, it says that it is a duplex, a 2-bedroom duplex. So that means that not only is they cramped up, but some neighbor that is very close by has to deal with the fact that they are out here cramped up next to them, hearing all that noise, that running, that rampant. And I'm going to guess that's one reason why they spend a lot of time outside. Because, like Nika said, everywhere we go, we get noise complaints, we get this complaint, we get that complaint. They are tearing these places up right and left, and it is disgusting, okay? Living in something like that is disgusting. Nika came out and she told us she's having a hard time finding a place because they want high deposits. Well, let's just think about it. Her rental history cannot be great, right? She lived in that trailer that when she first moved in, baby, they was remodeling and renovating it. By the time she left, that thing was toe up. It was so many holes in the wall. There were stains everywhere on the floor. The floor was peeling up. She was over there using the faucet like a water hose, spraying everything down. It was a hot mess. They tore it up. I'm telling you, if I was the landlord, I would have told them, y'all can hit this trailer, okay? Right on the back of that little car you got and go on about your business. You can have it. You just need to get up off my property. Because by the time you gut that thing, get them roaches out, get that smell out, get them stains out, honey, you'll be done remodel the whole house. And is it worth it? I don't believe so. Then you hear Nika get on here and talk about, well, we've been living here for less than a month. And the only thing I got to do in this little duplex or whatever it is get the carpet clean, right? She said they got to get the carpet clean. The carpet is already stained up. Could you imagine? Could you imagine how that place looked? Y'all ain't even been there a month and you already got to call in carpet cleaners. You can't even get your deposit back in less than a month. I wouldn't rent to this woman if somebody paid me to do so. Do you hear me? The only people that's suffering in this situation is her children. And it is really sad. At this point, Nika is becoming the new Ileana Brown. She's spending more time in that car than she's spending inside that house. That lets you know there is no walking room, there is no breathing room. Everybody's on top of everybody. She can't record in there because they're so packed in there. They packed in there like little rats, and they just are all on top of each other. She was sitting in that car and she was just a talking. But the first thing that Nika says is, "Why y'all worried about Hayward?" Well, I don't think anybody's worried about Hayward. You get on here and you praise Hayward up, down, side to side. And I don't know how you praise a man that's married and off with his wife and his other family, but he got the main bulk of his children with you. He has to be able to watch on YouTube, right? Even TikTok, Instagram, whatever, how his children are living. He has to be able to see that they clothes not clean, their hair not done, they not eating properly, that they aren't even in a proper place where they can lay their head. They don't have no peace. They don't have no quiet. They don't have no life. He has to see that the school is posting pictures of his children going to school with dirty clothes. He has to see that they are probably being bullied. He also has to see that the adults that are around them are not mentally stable. Okay. He has to see that. So for him to see that, have a wife and not come over there and get his kids, but when he does, he's pulling up in a nice car, he's dressed nice, he looks clean, and he ain't throwing you nothing. Girl, you are so obsessed with Hayward and the things that are going on with Hayward. It is just so crazy. You, for some reason, think because you have his children, that entitles you to a piece of him. He shows you every day just how little you and those kids mean to him. So ain't nobody stuck on Hayward. You are. You're hoping one day he's going to come back, he's going to save the day, and he's going to do something. If you think he a good father, then guess what? Let him be a good father, because everybody else can see that any man that allows his children to live the way that they are and live with you, they ain't no kind of man, they ain't no kind of father, they ain't no kind of nothing. So he can stay over there with his egghead and he can do as he pleases and do as he wants. Because at this point, laying with you was enough. But to keep on reprocreating and having more children, baby, I don't know what to say about him or you. But let's keep it going, okay? We are seeing that Nika is on here crying, whining, and she is claiming that she's so upset and that Naya is upset and they don't know what they're going to do. And Naya is going to the hospital because she can't breathe. Girl, Naya ain't going to the hospital because of that. Naya is trying to get some disability. That's number one. Naya also is supposedly working, and I don't even believe that, but she needs an excuse to go around and film you all day. So why not say I'm sick, go to the hospital, give me a note, and use it at my fake job? That's number two. Also, number three, I do believe that Naya probably does suffer with some kind of, mental stress or mental health because of being around Nika. But at some point, and you're grown, Naya, get away from her, okay? If you are working, why can't you go and get your own place? Why can't you stand on your own 2 feet? A lot of people say, well, we don't think that she wants to do it because she doesn't want to leave her siblings. Yeah, no, that's a crock. She likes the position that she in. She likes being up under her mother. She likes not having to do much of anything. She gets to go to bingo with her mom. She gets to look sad. She gets to tie her bow on her hair with her raggedy wig, and she gets to walk around with her feet dragging in them nasty old slippers. And she's content with that, because if you're not content with where you are in life, the only person that can change it is you. And Naya does not want to change, and Naya is not going to change. And there's nothing, that we can do or say about it. Also, you should see how that little baby is sitting there with a pacifier still in her mouth, finally just started walking, but walking around with no shoes on her feet, looking sad. These kids are standing there with clothes that have holes, stains, they dirty. She's going to storage units to pull out dirty clothes. Where are the clothes that they wore last week? Why aren't you rewashing them? Because they're stained, they nasty, they dirty, and you want to throw everything in one laundromat and you want to just have it stuffed in that washer. This woman is beyond crazy. She sits in her car and I'm going through this, and this, but I'm not asking for cash apps. I'm not asking for help, when really all she's doing is sitting there begging people to help her out of the situation that she is in. And a lot of these subscribers just don't see that if every time that you click on someone's channel, they are 1 minute balling, next minute broke, next minute they balling again, next minute they broke, then keep it that some money is coming in, right? And you have to also keep in mind that number two, if you keep providing something for a grown person, they are never going to get out and get it themselves. Nika last month, she was talking about the content creator bag and everything that she had. She was showing cash. She was buying shoes. She was buying purses. She was buying food. They was at Golden Corral. She was renting cars to drive Naya. So it's not about what Nika does not have. It's about the fact that Nika is not on her grown woman-ish. She doesn't want to face the fact that she has all these children. She wants to go out and get her hair done, her nails done, and think that she's doing something at bingo, but she doesn't want to put the time, energy, money, or anything into her children. So no, I don't feel sorry for Nika, but I do feel bad for her kids. I think that the state has failed these children. They keep on letting Nika get them back because they don't want to deal with them. That's point blank. That's period. They think by sending food stamps, Medicaid, and tending to her that she should be able to stand on her own 2 feet. But the state is not seeing that Nika is not only mentally not capable to take care of children. Financially, she's not capable of taking care of children. And overall, she is a deadbeat. But, baby, honey, we could go on and on about this woman. That's what we could do. But we are going to change gears for a second, okay? Because when I talk about Nika, it really is a sad situation. She's out here writing books and she's out here trying to tell us something to make us feel bad for her. But every single day that you sit in that car and you got them kids hungry, sad, tired, no shoes on, and everything else, we can't do anything but feel bad for them kids. So, girl, what you going through is what you put yourself in. Why don't you go and pawn that laptop? Why don't you go and sell them purses that you claim are real that we know are fake? Why don't you go out here and do something that you got to do? You once got on here and told us that you will be out hustling from sun up to sundown, hitting that you was out here selling some bootang. Baby, you better get back to your business and get back to your job and do what you got to do. Ooh, 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 honey, that's a lot. But we're going to switch gears. Baby, I think this stuff here is funny. I think this stuff here is funny. Let's talk about Peach for a minute, right? She is now banned, or as she says, trespass. I'm trespassed from Popeyes. This is the thing that I don't understand about it. Number one, right? You get on here and you going off on the staff every time you go to this Popeyes. Ooh, this food is nasty. Ooh, this food is gross. I'm never coming back here. But then you go back just to do it. So are you going back just to prove that you are bitch? Are you going back to just prove that you are ghetto and that you don't have no couth? Why do you keep going back to a place that says that the food is nasty? I don't understand it. Personally, if I go somewhere and the food is gross and the service is terrible, I choose to not go back. So why do you keep going back to this location? Yesterday, she got in the line and she said, well, I mean Buffalo Wild Wings because Popeyes is gross. But Choice like Popeyes, so I'm going to get him some. So you thought it was okay to give Choice food that you say is always old, that's always nasty, and that is the place is dirty and the employees are dirty. You are okay with feeding your children that? I mean, did anybody think about that? Because that's not a question, okay, that anybody asked in these comments. Why are you continuing to go somewhere that you are claiming is gross? Because you want to go there. For some reason, Peach, in my mind, this is what I think. This is my opinion. This is my opinion only. I think that Peach goes to these restaurants like McDonald's, Popeyes, and things like that. And she talks down on the workers and talks down on the people that work there because for some reason she feels like she's better than them. She thinks that, oh, look at them. They're working at fast food because she said it. And they think that they can do this and they can do that. They need to lose their job. Girl, well, as much as you eat, you should be happy that there are people who work in that industry. Because guess what? If they didn't work there, they wouldn't be able to serve you all that mess that you over there eating. They wouldn't be able to get you all plump and have you over here swinging and dinging and bending over looking like your stomach is nuts. So you should be happy that you are able to eat at places. But let's get back on the topic, right? She is in line. She is doing her normal thing, which my thing is she knew she was going there to start some ish, right? She knew because she had the camera out as soon as she was in the driveway. I mean, you gonna film yourself going to Popeyes because you know you about to act a fool. The guy comes out and he tells her that she's trespassed in the words that she says. But this is the thing that I believe. This is what I believe. I believe that the people told Peach to not come back. They didn't do it properly. They didn't call the cops. They didn't get her banned. They did not do it properly. They probably asked her to not come back, and she still comes back just to be, messy. He came out, he told her he didn't want her there. She does this big show. I'm waiting till the police get there. She films the police getting there. So then the long story short is by time, right, the police get done with her. They tell her she's banned. If she comes back, she'll be arrested for trespassing. Peach is like, I'm going to sue them. What are you going to sue them for? That's number one. You're going to sue them for doing what? Coming out and telling you that you trespassed? Maybe the supervisor told him, just like when you were in there, they were telling you not to come back. So now you are banned. He might have made a mistake by coming up and telling you something that was not accurate, but something that he thought. but they don't want you there. Why do you always want to go to places that you're not wanted? It's no different than you being up under wood. You not wanted. He didn't want you around. He don't want you at the casino. He don't want you at the house. He don't want no more kids by you. You always going into situations where you just not wanted and you think that is cute. Like now you're banned from Popeyes. Big whoop. Why did you why was you even there? That's the whole thing. Then what really, really got me was she was putting on this whole big shenanigan, knowing she needed to pick her children up. She had her teenage son with her. I mean, Popeyes, I'm pretty sure in Florida, just like here, there's more than one location. You could have just been like, cool, I'll go to another one, okay? But she always has to prove a point. I want to see her sue Popeyes. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see content about, oh, I'm suing Popeyes. No, I want to see you at the court filing some kind of order, putting some money into it, and I want to see you sue them because I'm going to guess you're not going to win. First off, you are a nuisance. They will show any video that you up in Popeye screaming, yelling, and cussing. You are a Karen. That's what you are. You go into places just to complain, okay? And I know y'all like, did she just say Karen? Yes, I said Karen. You don't have to be white to be a Karen, honey. The message of a Karen is a person who goes and intentionally, right, causes chaos over absolutely nothing, who just is belligerent, who is disrespectful, and that is Peach. She's a Karen. Yeah, she's a Karen. And she wanted to go there and do exactly what she did. And she thinks that is cute and she thinks that is entertaining. But I will tell you, it's not cute and it's not entertaining. Why would you even want to be banned from any place in town because of your attitude or your mouth? Like, that was cute. Y'all, when I tell y'all if I was Popeyes, I'd have deep fried her. Ooh, ah, I'm telling you, them employees, okay, they have more patience than I have at all. I could not, and that's, let me tell you something. I'm a big firm believer in, I don't care what you do for a living. I don't care if you out here working a 9 to 5. I don't care if you work in fast food. I don't care if you work in the streets. I don't care if you got side hustles. That's not what I care about because as long as you can take care of yourself, a job is a job, right? You can do what you want to do. But let me tell you, I do believe that fast food workers have to go through a lot of things. And that's one reason why I could not work it. My nerves and my patience, I would lose my job the first time somebody got smart with me. So that's not my expertise, okay? Because I'm telling you, that young man, the way she was talking, he behaved so calm. He behaved like, okay, let me just call the police. Let me work on it. Let me smile. Let me stand here. Let me take it. As you continue to have the camera in his face and as you continue to be, the type of person that would, she always tries to antagonize people and egg a situation on. Baby, them Popeyes people, right? They have a lot of patience. Because, like I said, she would have been deep fried Louisiana style, Kentucky fried style. I don't care. She would have been, we would have been out there. The police would have been there probably for a whole nother reason. So I'm happy that they kept their composure and got what they needed done. This is an embarrassment. It's sickening and it's sad. Stay there till the police come. Stay there till the cows come. Nobody really cares. Peach, you need to go find you a life real quick. A woman that's got a husband and 7 children should be looking to do, a whole bunch of other things than what you are doing. It's really, really sad. But I'm going to thank you guys for being here. I wanted to get this video out. I wanted to talk to y'all. I wanted to be in the know. And now we know, right? Keep looking. I got a lot of content dropping today. I thank you all for being here. I will see you guys in the comment, in the replay, and everything else. Toodles.